Namaste, I'm Minnie and welcome to my channel Food Atomic. Today we are making vegan Thai curry at home and you will be surprised to know how easy it is to prepare an authentic vegan Thai curry with very less ingredients. Before I get started, if you are new here, I make easy vegan or plant-based recipes with step-by-step instructions, and if you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get regular updates. These are the ingredients we would need to prepare this curry. I have also listed them in the description section. So we'll start by frying the vegetables. Heat a pan and add 2 tablespoons of oil. You can choose to directly stir fry the vegetables as well and omit the oil in its entirety. Once the oil is hot, add 1 sliced radish, 1 bell pepper and 100 grams of chopped mushroom. You can choose any vegetables of your choice, whichever is your favorite. I am going with 3 of my favorite vegetables. Stir fry them for 2 minutes over medium or high heat. Then I am adding half bowl of frozen green peas. And now we are going to cook it for 2 more minutes over high heat. We are not going to overcook the vegetables, we are going to just slightly saute them so they are ready for the curry. Then add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black crushed pepper and mix everything, and that's it guys. Switch off the heat and move the vegetables to a fresh bowl. Now we'll start with the preparation of our curry. To the same pan, I am adding 8 tablespoons of coconut milk. Make sure that the heat is set at low. We need to cook the coconut milk till the oil separates from it. So occasionally stir it in between so the milk doesn't get stuck to the pan. You will notice that the milk will get thicker and at one point the oil will start to separate from it. At that time we are going to add the curry paste. I am using the store-bought Thai curry paste. Make sure that you check the list of ingredients because some of the Thai curry paste might have non-vegan ingredients. Then add 3 tablespoons of Thai curry paste to the pan. You can find Thai curry paste in a supermarket or an Asian store. Mix it well with the coconut milk and let it cook for 1 minute over low heat. Then add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. You will easily find tomato paste in your nearby store. Mix everything and let it cook till the oil starts to separate from the paste. So as you can see that the oil has started to separate from the paste, I am just giving it a mix. And now we are going to add around 150 ml of coconut milk. Mix the curry paste with the coconut milk till it dissolves completely. As you can see, the curry is looking really thick and it looks really nice. At this point, I'm going to add some water to balance the consistency. I would leave this choice up to you as to how thick you want the curry to be. I'm adding some more water to adjust the consistency. Make sure that there are no lumps of curry paste in the curry, so you can add some more water and try to break them and make sure that they dissolve completely. Now let this cook over medium or low heat till the curry starts to boil. Stir it occasionally from time to time so it doesn't get stuck to the pan. Once the curry starts to boil, add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar to balance the flavors, and then followed by the vegetables. Mix everything well. We are also going to add tofu pieces to the curry, so I didn't add them with the vegetables because I don't want them to break. Now we are going to place the tofu pieces individually like this to the pan. I'm using medium firm tofu for my recipe. Now gently mix everything together and make sure that the tofus are nicely submerged in the curry. Now we'll let the curry simmer for 10 minutes over low heat. This will help the ingredients to absorb all the richness of the curry. After 10 minutes, add Thai basil leaves to the pan. You can also use normal basil leaves if you don't have Thai basil leaves, and mix everything and let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Basil leaves will add that amazing floral essence to the Thai curry. So please don't skip that step. After 3 minutes, switch off the heat and the vegan Thai curry is ready. You can serve this with some steamed rice, and this is a perfect lunch or dinner recipe. It is really easy to prepare at home and it doesn't require a lot of ingredients as well. So guys, if you are in lockdown and want to eat some amazing Thai food, you can prepare this Thai curry and enjoy with your family. Try this incredibly easy recipe at home and do share your feedback in the comment section. I have listed all the ingredients I have used in the description section along with all the equipments I used to make these videos. So if you like this recipe, do give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my channel Food Atomic. If you are still looking for more vegan videos, click on the playlist. I'll be back soon with another interesting vegan recipe. Until then, bye.